Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be on color correcting, foundation, concealer, highlighting, contouring, basically everything that I do to my face except for my eyebrows and my eyes. So if you want to see what I use and how I use it, then keep watching and we'll get started. So I've already moisturized and primed my face, and I used the Conquers It moisturizer by Clinical Care. And then I went in with two primers. I used the e.l.f. Poreless Primer, and then I go in with the Cover FX Mattifying Primer. I just got this a couple days ago, so I don't have any thoughts on it yet, but it does have anti-acne treatment in it, so I do like it for that reason. So I've already done that, so I could go ahead and do my eyes and my eyebrows. But immediately after that, I go in and I start color correcting. Currently, to color correct, I'm using the LA Girl Pro Conceal, and I'm going to be using the shade green and the shade yellow. If you get these, they come in a kit, and there's 3 of them together, and there's also an orange one. It's mainly for darker skin tones that have really dark under circles, but that's not really a problem for me right now, so I'm not going to use the orange one. So I put yellow under my eyes. You don't need a whole lot. And I'll put it down my nose. Then I'll take the green one and I will apply it on my forehead. I have a lot of redness around my hairline. And I'll apply it on my chin and under my nose. And to blend it all out, I'm going to be going in with the Artis brush, and this is the Oval 4. You can use any brush, I just prefer to use this. And this will leave kind of a tint. You can see that underneath my eyes are a little yellow, and then there's some greenish hues around where I put the green on. But after you put your foundation and concealer on, it'll go away and you won't even be able to see it. For my foundation, I'm going to use the Anastasia Beverly Hills Stick Foundation, and this is in the shade Beige. And I'll literally just draw some lines on my face. Then to blend it out, I'm going to go in with the Morphe M439 brush. Then I'll go back in with concealer and I'll put this under my eyes, down my nose, on my forehead and chin. And I'm going to be using the Maybelline Fit Me concealer, and this is in the shade Light. And this is seriously the best concealer that I've probably ever used, and I have a ton of high and low end concealers, and this is by far my favorite. And the best part is it's only $5 or $6, so you really can't beat that. I don't really know what it is about it, but it just, I don't know. Just buy it. Then to blend this out, I will go in with a damp Real Technique sponge. And damp is the key. If it's wet, it'll take away everything that you already have on your face. So I'll just pat this in. After that's blended out, I will go set everything with a powder contour, and this is the Lorac Pro Contour Palette, and I'm going to be using this yellow shade in the middle, and to set under my eyes and everything, I'm going to be using the Morphe M438. So I literally just pat the product on. I don't sweep. And I'm also going to use this palette to contour, and I'm going to start off with the light shade. And I'm going to be using this unnumbered Morphe brush. And I always go add some underneath my jawline. in between my ear, just to add some dimension. Then to contour my nose, I'm going to use the Artis Oval 3. Then I'm going to go in with some airspun powder and I'm going to bake, and I'm also going to sharpen up the contour. To apply it, I'll just use a plain cosmetic wedge. Nothing special. I don't like to use my beauty blenders or sponges because then they get really disgusting feeling and it's really hard to wash out. So I just use a cheapy wedge. So I pretty much follow the rule of corner of the mouth to top of the ear to do this. And it just makes it more defined, especially if you get a little messy. Then I'll add some powder to the sides of my nose. And while I'm waiting for everything to bake, I usually go in and kind of deepen my contour. So I'm going to go in with the same brush, same palette, but I'm going to use the medium shade. And I'm just going to add a little bit. So after that's set for a few minutes, I'll go ahead and brush everything off with just a fluffy brush. And just make sure you get everything off good so it doesn't look cakey. Then I'm going to go in and highlight, and I'm going to be using the Anastasia Glow Kit in Sweets. And to highlight the inner corners of my eyes and my brow bone, I'm going to use the shade Marshmallow. And I'm going to be using this brush. This is from the Urban Decay Naked Smoky palette. But any brush that you like will work fine. And for everything else, I'm going to use the shade Butterscotch. And I'll highlight my cheeks. And I'll also highlight above the arch of my brows. And I'll do above my lip and on my chin. Then after I'm completely done, I will go in with the NYX Matte Finishing Spray and set everything. So that is how I do my full face routine, whatever you want to call it. I will link everything that I use down below, and let me know if you like this video, and I'll see you guys next time.